How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
The top player is here.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The throw hits. Now it's time for some fun. Gets a chance with the jumping. Picks up some quick damage with that combo. At this range, many attacks connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is so important. Neither fighter is willing to back down from this exchange. This is a tough spot. They can't even get sneezed on here. Can't decide who's gonna stay in the corner, taking stock. Combo with the target goes for the super RKO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Player 1 chases him down. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to fill out the situation. Knockdown, counters with amnesia, nice reads. Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Player 1 needs to be cautious with driving. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. The forward throw in the corner, forward throw, laying the pressure on Fit. Player 1 will look to apply pounding them with the Latsuka. Can they stand the heat? Big if they hit. It's on. Oh, what a rush! Throwing the chance of burnout. Noticeable life lead is a air good. But reads the jump in perfect. Closing moments up, links it. Player 2 can't use any drive move. Passes out the gauge right there.
This is our destiny.
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it.
Gets got.
Closes it out.
Final round.
We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Green parry. That corner's gonna make it hard to get away. This match just started and it can go either way. We're just getting started here. Who'll take control? What a smart throw! Fires off the Chernobog. Is this early super going to have an effect? Player 2 can work with this lead. Both fighters desperately want meter here. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. The drive impact doesn't work. And whips, they're wide open. Amazing. Break the overhead denied. This is gonna hurt. Down on life, gotta make a move. You're done. Player 2 was an absolute beat. This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
The top player is here.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The low kick connects. Backs him into a corner. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 has the life lead. And Player 1 has used up all their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. That drive impact doesn't get through. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The next hit will end the round. Spices things up by adding the super art to the combo. Are you both exchanging numbers or something? In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock, springs forward with the drive rush. Hits him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Parry. The next one takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Combo with the target combo. Fakes them and goes in for the hug. The party, drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Goes for the drive rush. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. The spacing is so on point right now. Springs forward with the drive rush. Gets carried to the corner. Fires off the Turner ball. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins. Oh, it's a good day for a fight.
The top player is here.
An honor, to be sure.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Shows the overhead. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. This is going to hurt. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. And the super activation. You can't forget the super. What a finish. Great life gauge awareness there. Player 2 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Fight.
Big count. All right, who's gonna swing first? Medium kick hits. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Easy tech. Player 1 will want to take advantage of the meter loop. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 is holding on to that corner advantage. Decides to meet them in the air. Swagger step. Amnesia. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Drive rush to keep it going. Risky up-close scrap still going on. Corner throw ends it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Baits out the low kick. Pokes with the medium kick. Gets a little space with the counter bar. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Can they stay springs forward with the drive rush? Player 1 reads the throw and escapes. Oh, what a rush. Burnout trigger. Impact squash. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 is in dark times with burnout. They're in-ring clutch, anti-air. Drop that on. Look at the plates. Okay, here we go. Let's drive rush. Foot overhead, but it won't work. What are they going to do? This can lead to some big damage. Oh, down. Oh, what a rush. No triple life lead, no hesitation or regret. Open up, it's time for business. Here's the critical part. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage is paid or done. Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
The top player is here.
An honor, to be sure.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Denies the attack. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner. Player 1 is mixing it up and has them shaking in the corner. You can use a drive rush like that to keep control of the pressure. Holds out with the block. Player 1 has used up all their drive. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? The drink level that goes for the super art, they're barely hanging in there. Hits it. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Throwing some shade. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Goes for the free flow kicks to get a drink in. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. What do they do? Torvalon. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Swagger step. Player 1 is holding on to that corner advantage. Light weak drive rush to keep it going. Their will to win is really being tested here. Oh, here we go. Burnout triggered. They return to center stage. One chance, you're done. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
The drive impact doesn't work. Knocks off a chunk with that combo. Sticks out a kick. Anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 will look to... This is gonna hurt. Oh, you never know what can happen here. The jump in is denied. Oh, what a rush. Anticipates the throw. Juicy damage with that throw there. Amazing. Player 2, excellent read. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Links it. What a smart throw. Yo, what? He fires off an overdrive arrow. Deflects it all over drive rush. Okay, here we go. Teach him a lesson. Player 1 hits stone cold embrace. You say or done. Player 2 clinches the win, but that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called. How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
The top player is here.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Okay, both fighters are taking a step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. You gotta watch out. Goes for the drop. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Blocks the overhead. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Fakes them and goes in for the hug. Cages them in with the love chuka. Player one is working with a better game without burning out. Burnout trigger. Player two in dire straits with burnouts. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Experiencing burnout. Are we going to see a comeback here? Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Ooh, burnout activates. There's a forward throw in the corner for the pressure. Oh, what a rush! Connects with the medium kick. They return to center stage. Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Jump! Hit him a right. Closes it out. Player two gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Y'all ready? It's about to be a grind.
Step into the ring.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round. Nails the timing and stings him. Backs him into a corner. Still slugging it out here. Player one in that dangerous burnout state. All right, what's coming next? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. They're vying for dominant position in the corner. Recovers from burnout, fires off the Cherno bar. Closing moments of the round, charges forward. Still struggling for control of the neutral. Grab KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Fight.
Anything off this man? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player one chases him down. Throws him. What's next? A quick breather. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Big throw. Going in? There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. 100 untouchable, completely overwhelmed them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Fight!
Anything off takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Cages them in with the Love Trooper. This might be a pivotal super arc. This round is heating up. Hold it down. Player one got him. Mix-up time. Now that is a punch. Burnout, but they might have a plan. Okay, overhead. Whooping eats it. You're done. Player two gets the win in a convincing fashion. How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let's go! Ring the bell!
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight!
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Overdrive. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Neither can lean on the drive too hard right now. Both fighters are looking at near empty drive gauges. Well-timed command drill there. All right, what's coming next? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player one needs to deal with his burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. That takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the jump in. Hits him with the warm counterball. They're thinking of scoring big. It's there. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight!
Heel rush. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Reebok ices them. Player two has a slight, takes the hit, and keeps on trucking. Drive time. Departure set. Our fighters are at a standstill. Not sure what's going on. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Ooh, burnout activates. Counterball. Using a super arc can open up KO. Player two gets a clear victory. I know they want to... HP's maxed, side quest done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on!
Let's go! Ring the bell!
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are they thinking here? Knockdown. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Decides to spin the meter to open up some more chances. All right, what's coming next? Reads them. Shuts down the air approach. Player 1 gets just enough, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Pops KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give him a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Shuts that down with a parry. Going in? Time to reassess the situation. Dash. Grabs them with the embrace. Player 2, drive rush to keep it going. Psycho Clicker finds the mark. What do they do? Throws with the safe, throws them. Smart play with the throw. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Let's spin him to another one. You're done. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Decides not to rush in without a plan. Last chance, it's now or never. Parry. Player 1 needs what a smart throw. Shadow ball. Psycho Clicker finds the mark. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. A jump? Nothing stops this train. This is about stone cold and race. You can't block those. Player 2 can't use drive anymore. What? In anti-air? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player, oh my God, is they choking away? Looking for the overhead this time. Noticeable life lead is a comeback stick uses the teleport. Ooh, second of all, you're done. Player 2 was the only one left standing after that. That's what I like to see. Talk that. How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Poison from the menu.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Almost had it, but it gets blocked. Tries to get a breather with a projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. This is going to hurt. I wonder what the plan is here. Reads the overhead well and blocks. Well-timed command throw there. Drive rush gets in their face. All right, what's coming next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Big counter. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Spring parry. Ooh, are we going to see some fireworks here? Goes in on the impact for nothing. Strings it all together. Toxic Blossom for the X. Springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and... Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? You gotta beat the drive rush and keep it going. Player 1 will... Oh, what a rush! Throwing some shade. Meat pounding them with the Lachuka. Can they stand the heat? Oh, coming for it. You're done! Player 2 gets a clear victory. I know they want to add more W's to that column. These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
Showtime, baby!
An honor, to be sure.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. Will the drive rush here open things up for them? Jump in finds the mark. Very dangerous range. Can definitely get clipped by something here. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open up that gap further. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Knockdown. Will this super art connect? Player 2 must be feeling good after that. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is burnout trigger. Grabs him with KO. Player 2 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum?
Round 2. Fight.
Shows off the air slasher. This round is so important. Are you serious? They had a read on the jump in the whole time? Takes the hit and keeps on trucking. Bops him with the target combo. Fakes him and goes in for the hug. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The light springs forward with the drive rush. You gotta be mindful of reach, experiencing burnout. Cages them in with the Lachuka. Player 1 needs to KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Showtime!
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Scores a punish counter right off the bat. What a read. Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. What are they thinking? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireball. Throws to get around their defense. Goes for the drive rush there. Big counter. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. They gotta watch out. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. That's some drive rush to keep it going. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Throwing some shade. All right, what's coming next? Will this super art connect? Sunrise Fest, can they ride the beat to the end? Player two cages them in with the Love-Shuka. Ooh, burnout activates. Between the wall and a hard play. And they're stunned. Player two needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. KO. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round two. Fight.
Pokes with the medium kick. All right, who's gonna swing first? Throwing some shade. Was looking for that jump attack. Hits the fires off the Chernobyl. The super art hits. You may see both fighters brushes that off and keeps going. What are they doing? Jumps. There's a change of sides. Saw that coming. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Grabs them with the embrace. Going in? Player one springs forward with the drive rush. Time to reassess the situation. Spikes him with the trigger grab. Drive rush to keep it going. Notice him. Oh, burnout activated. The rapid fire fist sends and matches out the gauge right there.
Hey!
Weekend pleasure. We're in for a good time.
Uh-oh! Good night! Tell him how you like that, either.
Player two tries to act down and out.
Very good.
Final round. Fight.
Who will come? Nothing stops this train. Drive impact misses. Machine gun uppercut rips. Top drive rush. Throws him. The what intercepted all on the drive rush. Point blank range. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. What now? Forward rush. Player one can't let this sit. What? In anti-air. Anti-air in the clutch. Player two needs to use their drive move. What a smart throw. Amazing. Summon overhead attack. What are they going to do? They don't have any uses their drive gauge. Both sides getting ready. Uses the count. Are you for real? Player two clinches the win, but that could have been any... Right here, right now, we're in for something special.
Here's to a
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Low heavy. Ooh, adds on a bit extra to top off their damage output. Player 2 has the life lead. Okay, creating some space here. That overhead was a bit obvious. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. They gotta scramble and recover quickly. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Gets it. Player 1 draws first blood and it's on the board. Can they keep the momentum? From up above. All right, who's gonna swing first? Brushes that off and keeps going. Combo with the target combo. Corvalon. Player slices things up by adding the super art to the combo. There's nowhere to run. Charges in to get hands on them for the interdiction. Counting on the super art to do the business. Springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout trigger. A chance for big damage with the punish counter. Player 2 wraps it up with a decisive combo.
JP.
Player 1 gets a clear victory. I know they want to... Both fighters are ready to get started. I can't wait to see what kind of tricks they have up their sleeves.
Show me everything you have.
An honor, to be sure.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store. Well-timed command drill there.
Now observe. Here.
Anticipates the overhead. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The fighters are at a standstill. They gotta be cooking up something. Someone's gotta make a move. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if this drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also diminished. Player 1 is mixing it up and has them shaking in the corner. Will this super art connect? Player 1 chases him down. The super armor does its job. Drive gauge finally recovers. Has the radar up and running, taking stock. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Departure set. All right, what's coming next? Corvalon. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jump! All right, who's gonna swing first? Last round we saw some very solid zoning play. Can they keep it up and close out this game? Throwing some shade. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Corvalon. springs forward with the drive rush. Fakes him and goes in for the hug. A quick breather. Player one is working with less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. But cages them in with the love super. Looking winded, burnout changes the game. You're done! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with the jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Keeping them away. This match just started and it can go either way. Player one is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Springs forward with the drive rush. Baits him and goes in for the hug. Crowds him from above. Player one is going for the super arc. The super doesn't hit. That's not gonna hit. They were baiting that the whole time. Cages them in with the love super. Smart use of burns out. Player one is in burnout. Pulls him and locks in embrace. Oh, there's a burnout. Starting the party. Player one is in a knife. Oh, here we go. A jump? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible?